there. I'm Kid Woke, a super cool 5-year-old boy hero. Today, I'm gonna tell you a story about something called narcissism. Narcissism is when someone acts like they're the most important person in the world, and they don't really care about others' feelings. You know, like a superhero who only saves the day to get a big thank you parade and doesn't care about the people he saved. So one sunny day at the playground, Kid Woke, that's me, was playing with my friends. We were building a sandcastle together, but there was this one kid, let's call him Jimmy, who kept bragging about how his sandcastle was the best and biggest. Jimmy said, "My sandcastle is the most amazing one ever. Yours are just tiny and boring." I felt a little sad, because it's not nice when someone puts others down like that. Then I realized that Jimmy was showing signs of narcissism. Later that day, I visited my adult friend, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is usually really nice, but today, he just kept talking about himself and all the great things he's done. He didn't even ask how I was doing. Mr. Jones said, "I'm the best in my office. No one can do things better than me." Even adults can have moments of narcissism, and that's when they're so focused on themselves that they forget about the people around them. So you know where the word narcissism comes from? It's from this really old story about a guy named Narcissus. Narcissus was super handsome, and everyone thought he was amazing. But the problem was, he only cared about himself. One day, he saw his own reflection in a pond and fell in love with it. He thought, "Wow, this person is so beautiful." But it was just his own face in the water. He couldn't stop looking at his reflection. He just stayed there, staring and staring. He didn't eat, he didn't drink, he didn't talk to anyone else. All he cared about was his own reflection. And you know what happened? Narcissus leaned too close and fell into the pond. He drowned because he was so obsessed with himself that he forgot about everything else. That's why we call it narcissism, when someone is too focused on themselves. It's a dangerous thing, because it can make people forget about others and even harm themselves. But if we understand that everyone wants to feel important, we can help each other be more kind and caring. And that's what being an awakened hero is all about. So, what did a woke kid learn today? That narcissism can make people act not so nice sometimes. But if we understand that everyone wants to feel important, we can help each other be more kind and caring. And that's what being an awakened hero is all about.
Jesus says, if you seek to save your life, you will lose it. However, if you are willing to lose your life, you'll find it. What does that mean? The way I have defined life. I've defined life in all these egoic definitions of categories and labels and segregations and segmentations and all these things. I'm willing to let all of that go and die to the old me, the old paradigm, so that I might live in a spiritual sense.